Previously, spider. Great. That went really well. Ow. No. Oh, damn it. So much for
Never any shortage of
health potion. I'm such an idiot. Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Dragon Age Origins. We are in Ostagar, where we arrived last episode after being kicked out of Orzammar and Dwarven Society, thanks to our beloved little brother Balin, who totally didn't betray us, that little shit. Okay, no, not getting angry again. Anyway, we're at Ostagar, where we are about to become a Grey Warden, but first I wanted to see what the camp here has to offer. We already talked to those warrior fighting with the Mabari dogs, and we also already promised the kennel master to cure that little doggy in there, because he's a bit sick and I don't want doggy to die. No. Anyway, I've been asked to include more explanations, which, well, by the time the question reached me, I had already recorded 5 episodes of Let's Play, because at first I was like, yeah, just one more episode, and then 2 hours later I was like, whoops, okay, well, never mind. Anyway, I try to include more explanations now. But first, oh, what are these purple tents over there? I don't know, but first let me see.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on the eve of battle. Let us consider the evil before us. In their pride, the mages of the ancient Tevinter Imperium sought to open a portal into the heavenly Golden City itself. They tainted it with their sin, and they were cast back into our world as darkspawn. They are man's sins made flesh, an evil that spreads like an illness across our land. To face them, we must first face the evil within ourselves. Let us bow our heads and beg the Maker's forgiveness. Let us not be proud, so we may take courage against the darkness.
Okay, I was just quiet because I wanted to listen. Hey, what's your problem, lady? Don't bump into me, I'm not that small.
How do you do?
Well, fine, if you don't try to just push... whatever.
Hail, Grey Warden.
I'm not a Grey Warden yet, but, hail.
Well met.
What? Never mind. What we just heard was the story of how the Darkspawn, like these ugly creatures we've been fighting, and those who live in the deep roads, how they came into existence. There is this history that in the Tevinter Imperium, which, well, it's not that powerful nowadays, but it still exists. But back then it was a real Imperium, real big and really, really powerful. Nowadays it's kind of like the relative no one accepts that they have. Basically everyone is like, no, Tevinter, we don't want to. Because there are also vast differences between how they treat mages. I will come into that later. Anyway, as the woman up there just told us, is that once the ancient magisters of Tevinter, or so powerful wizards or magicians, decided to, hey, let's have a look how God lives, because the Maker, he's called here, he's basically, I mean, you can compare him to the Christian God, because he's this omnipotent, super powerful, supernatural being who created the world and all lives, etc., etc. And story has it that he lives in a golden city, and the Tevinter Magister thought, and hey, Golden City, that sounds nice, let's pay him a visit. Turns out he didn't like it, and cast them back out, and they became the first Darkspawn, this tainted, corrupted beings, and since then, not only the humans, but everyone on this planet has to suffer from the blights, and also the Golden City turned black. So, so much for that. And also the Maker is the god the human race worships. I've already talked about the Dwarven faith last episode, and they have this special connection to the stone. They have the Paragons, these extraordinary dwarves, who did something to kind of give them a godlike status, more or less. Also, they worship their ancestors. There are also elves, which is a third big race. I mean, there are more, but more on that later, step by step. I think we will pretty soon meet the elves. There's a long story there too, but later we cross that bridge when we come to it. Something which is important to know about the human faith is Andraste, who, you definitely can compare her to Jesus Christ from Christianity, because she is a human herself. She had this special connection to the Maker/God, and she too was betrayed, not by a good friend, but by her very own human husband. Long story short, Andraste is something like the Messiah. She's considered the Maker's bride, and so whenever they are talking about the Maker, they will probably mention Andraste too, just so you know who they are talking about. Wynne, hello? Excuse me.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Well, hello Wynne, I'm Ostagar.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Oh, we can use this. King Kaelin is very optimistic, so King Kaelin thinks the battle will go well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale.
Yeah, true.
He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man.
He seems to be one, yes.
We have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
So you sound like you faced Darkspawn before.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Nothing at all. Please, enlighten us. Yeah, not much. I'm a dwarf after all. Thing is that, I think I mentioned that in the very first episode that there are no dwarven magicians. Dwarves don't, possess magic abilities. So that's why they don't have a real connection to the Fade. Fade something like... maybe Wynne will explain it better than I could. So let's talk her first. So not much, please explain.
It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City? We already know because I just said so.
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Well, she did explain it better. I'm sorry. And that's true.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
So I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Excuse me, I just wanted to make a conversation. So this glorious purple tent belongs to Wynn, or the Circle of Magi. Ah, more tents, so... Oh, they are tranquil... Oh, I still can't open it.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Okay, tranquil. I think... Did I already talk about them? Anyway, maybe he will tell us himself. Exposition, please, Tranquil?
Welcome, young man.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
No, please explain, because then I don't have to. Not entirely, no.
Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
Well, yes, this is the thing. So you have to imagine the Fate as sort of the spirit world. Maybe that's a good explanation. And if you cut someone off the Fate, you make them tranquil, which is the practice for mages considered too dangerous. Oh, wait, maybe he can explain it. So, how is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Well, that does sound like a horrid practice.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
Well, yeah, he doesn't feel horror because he doesn't feel anything. So it's difficult to say, well, tranquils don't suffer. Yeah, but they don't anything. So, yeah, I feel bad for you.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
Debatable. Perhaps it's not perhaps it's not so terrible. Anyway, what is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
Just something off topic. I will ask that next question, and look behind him on the right-hand side. There's someone, I don't know, doing magic or something. I just saw that and was like, what the hell is going on there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Okay, thank you for that explanation. Now I'll leave.
Goodbye.
Yes, but what do you want?
Hail to you.
Yes, hail back. I'm not allowed to touch that chest. What's here?
Any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Well, David, your pickup lines could use some work.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What? Yeah, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not a dwarf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this
I
ritual?
happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
So, what? I'm a dwarven warrior. I just fought my way through the deep roads. Some wilds don't scare me.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I mean, we're going to fight a horde of darkspawn tomorrow, so some barbarians and, I don't know, stray wolves. Are they forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay. Bye, David. Okay, now, what's that? Whoa! Someone was really angry at that dummy. Like, sword through the heart! Oh, or is it voodoo? Huh, does voodoo exist in this world? I don't know. I still can't open that. Please give me the key to your chest.
Have you seen an elf running about?
What?
Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
No.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back or by the maker up. No, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help? I'm a professional helper. Problem solver. Everything.
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find it myself.
Well, actually, no. So, let me see what you have
Let
then.
me know what you'd
Do we
like.
have money? Oh, we do! We do have money. Yay! Huh. Well, oh, Sorrows of Arlathan. Where did I pick up that? That's nice. I mean, I'm not an archer, but I'll keep that. Short bow, goodbye. What's that? 200 sword, goodbye. Fire arrows, goodbye. Yes, all 19. Small M shield. I don't know. Weapon. Ah, yeah. No, don't need another one. Do they have a better axe? Damage 6. Main hand. Nah, my longsword is better than that. Dagger. Oh, that's a bit better than the other one I have equipped. And how much? Oh, we can afford it, so that's 9 things. 200. Main hand. 200. Magical stuff. No. Tattered prison clothes. Yeah, you can have them here. There you go. Vestments of the Seer. Why do I have them? Central Secretary Repository. Well, I don't need them, so goodbye. Superior Dwarven Gold Armor. I can't equip them yet. Mine is better. Minor better. Minor better. Something I can chainmail, splint mail. Scale armor. That would be interesting. I can't. I can afford it, but no, I don't know. Health potions. Yes, please. Always useful. Lyrium, by the way, lyrium is for mages. So anything magical, you use lyrium. It kind of restores the power or the mana of mages. But since we're not a mage, we have no use for that. Mabari Crunch. Can I give that Mabari a treat? I don't know. Traps. I don't think we can use traps yet. Backpack? What's... Oh, increase inventory. Yes, yes, I'll buy it. Because I think I already mentioned that I am a notorious hoarder of things. So sooner or later we'll run out of space. So better increase it yet. First, let me equip that other dagger. Okay. Whoa, what did just happen?
Hello again. Is there
Hi.
something you need?
Yes.
Some supplies, perhaps?
Yes. Yes.
Let me know what you'd like.
Because that was... Yeah, that's the right one. Goodbye. There you go. Okay, let's leave again. Can we talk... Is that a person or... Are you alive? Ah, no, I think it's just an armor. Or they crucified that one. No, he doesn't have a face, so probably an armor. Alright, considering this pretty purple tens and the Circle of Magi, as the Tranquil said, is that all mages have the... What is happening there? Ah!
Mages must not be interrupted.
Okay, I don't want to... Those were the ones doing that weird glittery dance in the background of the Tranquil. Okay. As the Tranquil explained, is that all mages have the... well, they are all... there is a danger that they fall victim to demons. Let's put it that way, because of their special connection to the Fade, spirit world, and yeah, demons might come and possess them. Also, that there are mages who willfully work with demons. That this is the blood magic that the Tranquil mentioned. And of course, those abominations go rogue and just kill everyone, and blood magic is bad, and mages are more or less powerful by nature, so there's always a possibility that things go wrong. And to avoid this, mages are sent to live in a circle of Magi. It is basically a giant tower where mages live, a bit like Hogwarts, but they're not allowed to leave, like, ever. Once once anyone sees that you got magic ability, you are sent to the circle away from your family, and you live in the circle for the rest of your life, and you won't ever leave. There is no chance of you to live somewhere else. And you are always watched by Templars. These are these guys here, who have special abilities to kind of contain magic. I think we'll learn more of that later. Templars are sent from the Chantry, church, etc., etc. And there has been a lot of controversy going on about the treatment of mages, because on one side, yeah, it's not like you choose to be a mage. So, and they don't have a choice, they have to live in a circle. On the other side, of course, the civilians need to be protected, and mages need to learn how to use their magic and not hurt themselves or others. Yeah. And what do you have to say? Oh, okay.
Mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Okay. The Fade? I'm a dwarf, and I need more explanation, please.
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
Okay. Goodbye. Okay, I don't think the other one has anything else to say. Is this where we... Yes, that's the way we came into the camp. Oh! Yellow tent? What does yellow tent mean? Ah, King Kaelin's tent. Hi!
Greetings. King Kaelin is not in his tent right now.
Okay, do you know where the king
I
is?
believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact.
Oh, he's a
Terran
fan.
sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
Well, we'll see.
That's how the Terran feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny the Terran called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
I didn't know Kaelin was married.
To the Terran's daughter, no less.
Oh,
He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
that's okay. I'm a trustworthy dwarf.
As you wish.
Okay, we'll go before you get into trouble. You haven't heard anything?
Well met.
Okay, I take that as a no. Loghain. Ah, that's the father-in-law or father-in-law of King Kaelin. Hi.
You approach the tent of Terran Loghain. State your business.
Chill. Is the Terran inside?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Sad. Well, you can tell me a bit about him then.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days.
Oh.
The Terran's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Terran speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Terran Loghain tells him. Without the Terran, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
Okay. When I asked you should tell me about the Terran, I thought something like, what's his favorite food? What does he do on lazy Sundays? Does he like Mabari? Something like that. His favorite color? His dream partner? I don't know. Can I get an audience with him? Because why the hell not?
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Oh, wait! I don't actually have a message for him. I'm sorry!
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Yes, I'm not a Grey Warden yet, but let's skip this detail. You don't really look that healthy, Logan. Maybe you should go out into the sun more. Anyway, yes, I am.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
I think we were told, yes. Yes, I've heard that.
Marek respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marek would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. You're no surface dwarf, I can see it in your eyes. Smart of the Grey Wardens to look for new recruits in Orzammar. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
What? What else should I be doing? Like, standing on the sidelines cheering? Yeah, well, I think I will, because that's what I'm here for.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now,
Chill.
let's return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
You don't seem very fond of him. I sense some bad blood.
He is Marek's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Okay. I love how Logan just came out of his tent for some chit-chat and then returned again, like, we didn't even have a message for him. He just came, said like, okay, you're the new Grey Warden, good for you, see you tomorrow, goodbye. Well, thank you for that, that was really nice. Do I have anything more to
You
say?
approach the tent of Terran Loghain. State your business.
I know. Yeah, well.
Very well.
Goodbye. also what he said, like, you're no surface dwarf. Keep in mind that dwarves from Orzammar usually never see the surface, because as we learned in the earlier episodes, that once you move to the surface, you are cast out. You're not longer considered a dwarf, really. So this is the first time he's on the surface, and I think poor Ostagar is really afraid, because many dwarves are in fact terrified of the idea of falling into the sky, or the sun coming crashing down, or... Hi.
Welcome to the King's camp, my lord.
That's nice. Yeah, so he's probably well, a bit panicked right now.
How do you do?
Quite fine, things.
Hail.
Hey.
One of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Why not?
Korkari Wilds is a dangerous
right.
place. More so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the darkspawn or the witches of the wilds.
Aren't you an optimistic bunch? But Witches of the Wilds, that's new. We knew about cannibals and wild animals and darkspawn and, I don't know, all those stuff, but Witches of the Wilds?
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
By the way, apostates are mages who are not living in the circle. They're usually hunted because they're illegally there. And you think these witches exist?
Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Okay. Oh, can I speak to the dog? Hi, dog. I want to speak to the... Okay, I'm not speaking to you. Let's go to Duncan. Hi.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
This isn't a tent, that's a bonfire. Oh no, I'm not ready for the joining ritual. I first want to see Alistair. Some questions?
Alistair can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
Okay, I see. David. Or Davith, or whatever his name was. Alistair. Up there. Let's just check. Infirmary. We haven't been... Oh, we can't go through. So up and then left. Where to? Dog kennels, Duncan's fire, Logan's tent, King Kaelin's tent. I think we saw everything there is to see here. Here, up here, and... Oh, this looks nice. I'm a sucker for old ruins and stuff, that's why. I mean, when I went to Rome once, I was like, oh my god, all these old stones, and oh my god, what does this? Nothing. And this is so pretty, and I'm a fan. I like this. So, servant, hi. Oh.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties, or I'll get the switch.
Okay.
I have urgent duties, sorry.
Okay, not talking to me. As you see, those are elves. See, you notice the pointy ears? Like in other stories, I still can't open that. Elves aren't the superior race here, but the slave race. So, yeah, that's... But I guess we will find... Why is there a dead end? We'll find out more about them at one point soon. Where... Do I need to take that path there? Let's see. How do I get to the infirmary? Huh. that is blocked. Okay, backed. Pretty elf ladies. There should be a way through, I guess, but there's not. Not here. I can see the tent of the infirmary. Why can't I reach it? Where did I go wrong? Maybe I'll just have to try it from the dog kennel. Is there a path I missed? Oh, of course. There's this giant, obvious path. Oh, let's not talk about it. Hi, I'm an idiot. Yes.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Yeah, Andraste, we talked about her. Oh, I talked about her. That's her. That's a statue of her. What does that? No, I want that scroll. Chant of Light. Okay. Chant of Light is something like the Bible, holy text of the chantry. What? You wounded soldier stuck in his makeshift bed. Are you okay? Yeah, I think you should get a mage for that.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Why?
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
What's wrong with him? Or, well, maybe he has a point.
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. Come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
What? What did you look at me like that? Like, thank you for upsetting the soldier. That wasn't my... I'm sorry, I'll just leave. Oh, by the way, she talked about being tainted. No, he talked about being tainted by the Darkspawn, and that's when you got hit by Darkspawn blood, it's catching, let's put it that way. And Grey Warden's specialty about them is that they're immune to Darkspawn blood, and they somehow can feel Darkspawn. But we can't, because we're not yet a Grey Warden. What is...
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Okay, well, we're not... Oh, dog! Hello! Oh, you're so... What? What? Okay, I don't touch your dog. Let's go back. So this was a lot of explanation and exposition and talking to different people for this episode. Next episode, we're finally going to meet Alistair, who should be up here. Ah, I see him. There's the plot point blinking at me. So, goodbye for now, and I hope to see you in the next episode.